So hey everybody, thanks for coming in. I had to end the earlier. I had another stream going earlier, but I had to cut it. I had to delete it because uh, through the reflection in the window, I think I captured myself walking around naked. Um, so I wouldn't want to inflict that on anyone to see that image. And B, YouTube would probably I don't know, they'd probably do something about that. So anyhow, I'm just doing some weird stuff today. And by weird stuff, I just mean like, having to shoot out the window while I'm taking a shower. I mean, that's kind of weird, right? So I guess what we'll do today, I still got to go eat breakfast. I'm still hungry, and so I'm gonna probably go to Blueberry Hill again. I don't know if you guys want me to bring the live stream into the restaurant again. Like we've done that already a couple times, so I don't know. And then I got to take the truck over to this other shop because I found another shop I think I like better. Um, that's kind of the plan for the day, and then I'll do some Ubering, I guess. Oh shoot. Hope I didn't just demagnetize my room key. Okay, I guess it's safe for you guys to come in now. I'm dressed. So, I'm just gonna wear shorts today. It's supposed to get up to 63 today, so I think I'll be good. I think I'll be alright. This is hotel life. So, my shoes on. And I'm gonna get some breakfast because I'm hungry. And then I just take that truck to the shop, I guess. I was thinking about selling it. I'm just tired of it. So I might just sell it. I don't know. Shit. I don't know if anyone would buy it though, in the condition it's in right now. Let me show you this thing I got. I went to the Apple store to buy one of these. You guys remember these? I couldn't find it. See, I still have this old iPod, and I forgot that this was actually my daughter's iPod. And then I ended up with it because she didn't want it. But these all just have, I think it's just all my songs are on it. But there's only 63 songs on here. See, so now I remember my daughter Jaylee, she had the purple one. I think I had a silver one. And then my son had, I think, a blue one or something. You know, some other color. And the one that I have, that was really mine, I think it has like 2,000 songs on it. And that's what I was hoping this one was, but I forgot that I ended up with this one because Jaylee, we went on, she on to other things, you know, like after the iPod. I think she went to what was it called? Fire Stick or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, I've been charging it. I had it on, I was able to get it on last night. And I saw some of the songs that I think it's so old that it doesn't seem to be charging, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on because that was unplugged, I can't even get it to go on. But like it was only working when it was plugged. It's been plugged in a long time. It should be fully charged. Um, but anyhow, there was only like 63 songs on here, and I think these are all songs I already have um, on my deal on my iPhone that I've had on my, I downloaded and put on my Apple Tunes or whatever you call it, iTunes or whatever the heck it's called. Um, but the other one I have with the 2000 songs, I really want to. I hope I can find that and get it to work because it's probably in some box and storage somewhere. Like this was for some reason was in my truck. It's been in my truck for like years and years. But the other one that has like the 2000 songs on it, that's basically all that I have left of my CD collection because my house got broken into one time when I was on the road. See, that's why I have no interest in getting a place. I've been broken into like 3 or 4 times over the years. And anyhow, all of my CDs got stolen. And the only thing I have is about, I think I had downloaded about 2,000 songs out of off of my CDs. And that's on the other iPod. I was hoping it was on this one, but it's not on this one. And I don't even know how this thing works. Because, like I said, I did get to play last night. When I plugged it into the CarPlay, it has Apple CarPlay. I think it's Apple CarPlay in the car. But now it just has the Apple logo. I can't even get it to do anything. So I don't know. This thing might be just so old. Oh, wait. Okay, so now, see, now it went off. There's something really touchy about it. I guess, things get old and they don't work good anymore. The menu came on for like a second. It flashed on for like a second. I really just want to see if it's worth even, keeping this thing or whatever, because if there's any songs on here that I don't have on my, on my phone, I'd like to see if I could transfer them over. But now it won't even come on. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's weird. I guess that's, like I said, it's been sitting in my truck. I found it. I forgot that I had put it in this little, like, cup thing that I just stuck it in. It was up in a cubby hole in the truck. And the other day I was going through stuff and I found it and I was like, oh, wow. Forgot about this thing. But I couldn't, I don't know. I probably have that 30 pin cord, that's probably in storage somewhere in a box in storage. So I had to go to Apple Store and they happen to have one. I go, hey, I had the iPod with me and I go, hey, you remember these? And he goes, yeah. And I go, well, I need the cord for it. Do you guys happen to have it? And he goes, probably not. You're probably gonna have to like order it or something. But then he looked and they have like inventory and he goes, oh yeah, we do have one in stock. So they had one in stock, so I went ahead and bought it. And maybe I'll bring it down to the car. It seemed like it was working in the car on the CarPlay. Unless I killed it somehow. And the thing is, like, if I want to listen to it, like, not through a car, it does have the old plug-in jack for, and I do have, I think yeah, I still have my plug-in earphones, so I could probably do it that way too. Oh, look. Ah, it comes on for a second. It's like it's not charging or something because it just came on for a second. Ah, why is it doing that? But you guys remember these, right? You guys had, probably everyone had one of these, right? At one time. Uh, I don't know if I want to mess with it. Maybe I'll bring it down to the car. What the heck, I guess. See if it'll play in the car. See, that's another thing. When we get to the car, it's gonna be a whole thing because the Apple CarPlay or the Bluetooth in the car is gonna mess with the audio. I'm gonna lose the audio, and then you guys are gonna go, you know, you lost your audio, John. John doesn't know what he's doing. John's a moron. And it's just because I am a moron. I don't know how the Bluetooth interferes with that when I get into the car. And I don't know how to make the audio work. You know, I got to go into settings and that interrupts the feed and everything. It's a big hassle. So I don't know. So here's this iPod. Maybe I'll bring that with. I guess I'll bring, well, see, I look at my Apple Watch. I have 76% charge on my Apple Watch. So I'm thinking, you know, that should last all day. But it doesn't anymore. It used to. I think something happened to it. Oh, I don't even have my hat on. You guys are seeing me without my hat. All right, let's put the hat on. There we go. Mucho better. Scroll back and read the chat, please. Must I? All right, let's see. You want me to read chat? I'll read chat, if that's what you want me to do. Let's see. Jolie says, I'm going all the way back where Jolie says, damn, I missed it. That's when I was talking about being naked. Believe me, you don't want to see that. Jolie says, we're becoming regulars at Blueberry Hill, too. So you got to take us. They call me Rose. Is this the Strat still or a new hotel? This is the Strat, yeah. KO. Hello, KO. And hello, Rose. And so Jeannie was in here. I don't know if she's still here or not. KO says, battery usage varies, but some types die if not charged for too long. Not meant to be left at 0 volts. Well, it's kind of weird because last night I plugged it into the car and it did work. It seemed to be working fine, but I just noticed that it was all the same songs I already have. Then I think I just unplugged it or shut it off. That's why maybe I'll go back to the car and see how it works. And for some reason, the car is magic, I guess. Jolie says, I was going through my collection of old phones, found an iPod and an iPod Nano. The Nano is in the box still. Wow, I don't even remember anyone having that. I should see if it works. Rose is laughing out loud. KO says, you can get the battery changed by Apple certain models, or you can get it changed at a third-party repair shop. KO, I wish he was reading chat. Okay, well, your wish came true. Westweb says, most phones nowadays hold a lot more music than an iPod. KO said, never had one. And KO says, hi, Westweb. Oh, hi, Westweb, by the way. Jolie says, I ended up having a great time at the dentist. Really? They forgot and left me on the gas for like 20 minutes. I just got to listen to music and enjoy the buzz. Well, yeah, you can't go wrong there. Wes says, "Hey Ken," and Kayla says, "Buzzed." Jolie says, "Hugs to Wes." Wes says, "Trouble, trouble, trouble." KO says, "Scroll back and read chat, please." Okay, I did. Wes Webb says, "Old batteries used to have a memory." Wes Webb says, "It will take half a minute," laughing out loud. Okay. Yeah, you're right. KO says, "Back." And then KO says, "Damn phone." And then Julie says, "Apparently we all missed a great show earlier." I don't know about that. Wes Webb says, "How did you fare at the dentist?" Oh, well, we just heard about that. KO says, "Thanks." And then Wes Webb says, "Any cavities?" And then Julie says, "Nope, no cavities." All right, so we're caught up on the chat. Oh, see, I told you so. Yeah, you're right. It didn't take that long. Now, see, right up there, I've got my room keys, and earlier I had set I think my iPad right practically on top of them. And if you remember, like a few months ago, remember when I got locked out of my room, or my room key wouldn't work, and I had to call like security, and they had to come and open the door. And I think maybe it was because I had put the room key next to my iPhone. So anyhow, I'm kind of worried. That I may have demagnetized it, so I'm gonna have to test that out, I guess. But I guess we can go. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. I didn't go yesterday. I ate breakfast downstairs. They have a Starbucks, and I just got the Starbucks. What's a double smoked bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, or whatever they call it. And then I got a coffee, of course. And then the day before that, I was gonna go over to Blueberry Hill. I guess it was Sunday, right? Oh yeah, because you know how Sundays everybody goes and eats on Sundays. And oh, you know what? I had one key. The other key I have in my wallet, so at least that one should be safe, I think. Okay, so if this one's demagnetized, the other one should be okay. But you know how what was I talking about? Oh yeah, on Sundays everyone goes out to eat, you know. And so I went over there, and it was so crowded. Even there wasn't even any counter space. And so I don't know. It was gonna be like a half-hour wait. So I just said screw that. So I went down the street to IHOP. And IHOP, it was okay. It was fine, and I actually kind of like IHOP, and the food was good. But when you compare it to the Blueberry, it just doesn't even come close. So that's what I did for breakfast on Sunday. For my Sunday breakfast. Okay. I keep saying we're gonna go through this wallet because I keep jamming new stuff. Okay, here's another thing I found. I was going through my truck. I was kind of like cleaning it out a little bit. Just going through stuff because I'm thinking about selling it. So I found my Apple MasterCard credit card that I thought I'd lost, and I reported it lost. So this is no good. This one actually is no good. I should just throw this one away because I got a new one. And then here is another Visa debit card. This is for an Acords account that I have. And I couldn't find it. I don't think I reported this one lost, so I think it's still good. And then here's my ATM card. Like my bank card, like not the Visa debit one, but just like the regular one. And so I found those. I'm sticking those in there now, I guess. Oh yeah, so here's the one here's the new Apple card that I got the replacement for. I knew it was in the truck. I go, okay, I know that the cards are in here somewhere, and I tore that truck up like a couple months ago, looking for these damn cards. You want to know where they were at? Apparently I had them sitting on the dashboard or something, and they had fallen like because there's a dashboard, and then the dashboard goes like kind of down, and there's this like trough thing that between the dashboard and the windshield of my truck, and the big truck, and they were down in that thing. I don't know how the hell that happened. So yeah, I'll cut that up, Wes. KO says iPod battery is lithium ion type. It requires a charge to at least 50% every 6 months, if not using the device. Store between 41 and 68. Heat kills the battery. Shelf life 3 to 6 years. So, damn it. I don't really care about this one, the one so much, because I found out it doesn't have the songs on it. But the other one that has the 2,000 songs, that's the one I really, really want to find. And damn, it's probably no good. That sucks. That really sucks. Because, like I said, that is the remnants of my CD collection. I had like hundreds of CDs. Like, well, I think I had like 300 or something like that. You know, so I mean, some people say I had 10,000 CDs. Or some people say I only had 2. But so anyhow, so suffice it to say, the songs that I have on that iPod are like the best, my favorite songs and the best songs out of that 300 CD collection. But I know it's all, I can just go on. Well, see, I guess if I want to replace it, I have to go on iTunes or something, and I have to buy them, right? I mean, I already, I hate rebuying shit. So, there's that. All right, I got everything to bring with me. Got my wallet. Got my iPod. Got my charging cord for my Apple Watch. Man, I get so sick of all these cords and all this shit. I've got so many cords and things to charge up all this shit I'm always charging up. Getting kind of sick of it. If you be a wanting to know the truth. Okay, KO says it's also supposed to be bad to drain it to 0 all the time, but battery types differ, and you will get in fights with people about their favorite battery policy. The last weekend, my car charger died. And apparently, they say on these new iPhones, you don't have to do that whole thing like charging them to, to low and everything. What was that? KO says, hi, Stephanie B2. Oh, hi. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Oh, I just got here. Have you gotten your truck fixed yet? No, I haven't. Not yet. I haven't even put it in the shop yet. I'm going to do that today, though. And the hesitation is because I don't even know if it's worth fixing. I really don't. Let's see if my key's still going to work. Here's my key. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Here. Let's turn this around. Look. It's not working. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I thought I had demagnetized it or something. Now look, if you guys remember, you probably don't because you've got other things in your lives going on. But okay, I'm on the 19th floor right now, and this is like they say this is like a VIP floor or something. and you can tell the difference just in the styling. Like the last room I had was on the 18th floor, just one floor down, and it was all kind of, I don't know, it's just so different. It's like kind of dark and gloomy, and but this one, the wallpaper is nicer. Look at the doors are nicer. You're gonna see even the lobbies are nicer for the elevators. Everything is nicer. Just going one floor, about this floor, and I guess other floors. And I've been on like even higher floors than this, but some of, I don't know, this floor is just really nice. So. I kind of don't like carrying this around, and people get freaked out a little bit. You know, okay, here we go. Hi, how's it going? Good, how are you? Pretty good. So yeah, there's probably some buffering. The elevators, it always goes out in the elevator, and then inside the casino it might go in and out too. So we're in the casino here at the Strat. Just walking back to the parking garage area. It's a Tuesday morning, so it's not real crowded. Probably got some copyrighted music playing in the background here. So there's that. Here's these last few days, so I can remember not too long ago where I couldn't even climb a stair. I couldn't even climb like one step. I just climbed like, I don't know, what was that, 40 steps? 40 stair steps? All right. That did get me a little bit out of breath, but I feel good. I feel strong. I feel good. Yeah. Ah. So I want to thank you guys. You're like the regulars. I mean, you're like, I don't know, diehards. I know this is kind of a shit show of a live stream. Okay, I might lose audio because of this Bluetooth. I gotta just give me a minute to figure it out. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. I guess if you can't hear me, then you can't hear me asking you to tell me whether or not you can hear me. But if you can hear me, then you can tell me you can hear me. And so far, no one's telling me they can hear me. So I have a feeling that you can't hear me. Oh, thanks, KO. Okay, you can hear me at some point. Thanks, Jolie. This might go out because this thing has a mind of its own or whatever. I don't know. Thank you, Wes. Uh, Loud and clear. Okay. So I don't know. At some point, it might decide to hook up to the Bluetooth or something. I don't know. And we might be going without sound again. We might be going MOS at some point. So at some point, if the sound goes out, then you can say we don't hear you or whatever. I guess because I have a feeling at some point it's going to do that. Some at some point en route between here and the Blueberry, I just have a sneaking suspicion that the sound's going to go out. Hey, Suzanne, I am at the Strat. It's a hotel casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm going to go get breakfast because I still haven't had breakfast yet and I'm hungry. So if the sound does go out, just you can just chat amongst yourselves. I might not be able to fix it or do anything about it um, until I get to the restaurant. And I'm just trying to detangle some cords. I got so many cords and wires in here that it's just crazy. It just gets crazy with the cords and the wires. Yeah, but if I disable, I could disable it now, but I need to re-able it because that's what I use when I do my Ubering. I like to have it on Bluetooth. But I think we're still good, right? Anyhow, if it goes out, just talk amongst yourselves. KO, I heard something about Tony Michaels got a strike. Oh yeah, I went on Twitch to watch Stephanie Miller a little bit this morning, and then somebody said Michaels got some sort of strike, and they shut him down for a week. But apparently he's still broadcasting. I guess he has other channels that he broadcasts on. So unpair in the car, then or forget the device. No, I've done that. It's a hassle. You don't realize this is what I use when I do my Ubering. And I did I did do that. I unpaired it and I put forget the device, and then I needed to go back to it, and it was like I almost wasn't able to do it. It took me like I don't know, like an hour to get it to work again, to get it to hook up again. It just believe me, it's not worth it. It's it's weird. I think that's what I did the last time when we were doing this, and I lost sound, and then I think I went ahead and I shut it off on the Bluetooth, and then it was still interfering. So I went ahead and said forget this device, and then when I needed to get it back on there again, it was just like a real pain in the ass because it wouldn't find it again. I mean, it took forever for me to get it to so it would find the device again. It was almost like it said, "You said forget it, so I'm forgetting it." You know. I do have a little bit of a cough. I don't know what's going on. It's not COVID, but I don't know. Got a little bit of a cough today. I don't like it. I don't like having a cough. Okay, so now we're on the road. So sorry guys and gals. I'm not gonna see the chats. I can see them kind of popping up, but I won't be able to read them. And I'm hesitant to go into my diatribes. You know, when I'm driving, I usually come up with some really, you know, great sayings and just stuff that you should probably write down and save. But I'm afraid to go into all that, and then if the sound goes out, you know, and then I don't know it, you know. So in the meantime, just enjoy the back streets of Vegas. And this isn't even the worst. This part. This is actually not that bad. One thing about Uber is I've been delivering I've to places I never have been before and places I didn't even know existed. And I have seen anywhere from beautiful, probably multi-million dollar homes that I've from going to concerts or whatever here in Vegas or to a hockey game. Complete polar opposite of that, and everything in between. But you can see it's a nice sunny day today. Not a cloud in the sky, and I believe it's about 52. And the temperature on the car thing says 52. Well, I guess I would trust the Apple Watch more. I think that's hooked up to the Weather Channel. So I don't know. But we're supposed to get a high of 63 today. And Jolie was telling me that was it yesterday? It was 70 degrees and sunny. That's great, but you know, it's kind of like wouldn't expect that. Like maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe 70 degrees. It's March already, so maybe that's normal. Just a little warm and warmer than we are here in Vegas. And yesterday, I think we only got to a high of like the mid 50s or something. So today's a little bit warmer. But believe you me, this place will get ungodly hot. I mean, it'll get to the point where I don't even want to walk to the car. it'll be so hot. And like I said, it doesn't cool. I mean, it cools off, but it sometimes it doesn't even get under 100 degrees at night, and all through the night it'll stay at 100 degrees. That's the worst for me, at least as far as I'm concerned, because you don't get any break from the heat. And a lot of times, if I'm in my truck, if I'm in a hotel, I guess it's one thing, but the stuff in my truck is all fucked up from the heat. Even if I am in a hotel. What's what says something has been stuffing me up lately, and my arthritis is acting up. Although the weather is chilly but nice. Hey, Jackie. I see Jackie's on there. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I'm at the stoplight, so now if you could just let me know that you can hear me, because I can read the chat a little bit. Oh, now we're going again, so too late. You guys had your opportunity to tell me you could hear me, and now it's too late. So you can't hear me. See? God dang it. I am saying profound things. Well, not really. I'm just talking about the heat. Oh, you do hear me. Well, what was Wes saying about, I hope John's not saying profound things? Can Wes hear me? Wes confused me. So I guess the sound stayed on because I didn't even turn on the. I guess I didn't turn on the radio or whatever it is. I feel a little groggy this morning. So I was talking to this person about selling my truck, and I have to find my title. It's in a, it's somewhere in a box too. So I might do that today. I might go look through my stuff, title, because I think I might just sell it. Because I don't know, man. If it's worth putting all this money into it, the thing is, it seems like it's just gonna keep breaking down. Because there really is a whole host of things that are actually wrong with it, or that need to be fixed. and it's not going to just stop here at this one repair that I need to do. There's still thousands and thousands of dollars. Everything's so expensive with the truck. So that's why, I mean, I've been here for over a week. How long have I been here? I've been here almost 2 weeks, I think. I still haven't put the truck in the shop. I've been shopping around though for different rates. They're all coming in at about the same price. So, oh, they're setting up a little fair over here at the parking lot. Oh shit, this is my turn right here. Almost past it. Dang, I should have snuck in there. Dang, man, I don't need to be getting sick right now. But I am hungry. See on the right side there, that's the IHOP I ate at on Sunday. Like I said, it's not bad. It's IHOP, but compared to Blueberry Hill, it was like really a major step down. But I did have. I think I ate here. I forget. I think it was four. I think it was 4 mornings in a row. Four breakfasts in a row. Some of my breakfasts are not in the morning necessarily, but usually I do get here before noon. But I think one day it was like 1 or 2, and I had breakfast. But and today is what time is it today? It's only 10:30, so this is early for me. Um, so yeah, I had a 4 day streak going, and then it got snapped on Sunday because it was too crowded. It looks crowded today too. And then this place is always crowded. Dang, man, this is just as crowded as it was on Sunday, I think. But I don't want to park down there. Maybe I will park down there. But that's veteran. I'm not a veteran. I don't want to steal anybody's valor by parking in that spot. But and then yesterday I was gonna come over, but then I decided, oh, I'm just gonna grab something at Starbucks because I knew that it would take longer. I needed to get going and stuff. So for the last 2 days, I haven't eaten at here at the Blueberry Hill. All right. Hello. Hello, Governor. Governors. It's also a Christian gifts and bookstore. So, sort of a one-stop shopping here. You can eat and then buy your Christian bookstore needs. Now, the cool thing about this little place is that it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's kind of cool. Hey, pretty good. Just me.
Do you want to go to the counter and wait for a table?
How long for a table?
Table will probably be like 5 or 10 minutes. Not too long.
Yeah. Maybe I'll wait for a table.
Okay.
Today.
What's your name?
John.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Two for Chris.
I could have waited for a counter. I mean, I could have waited for a table. I mean, I could have taken the counter and not waited, but I don't feel like the counter today. So she said it's a 5 or 10 minute wait. Now, did I hear right? Or when I came in, I think the other girl? There's 2 girls working over there. See, there's 2. Well, no, there's a lady, but there was just 2. The one kind of in the back. I think she said, "Hey, it's Trucker John." But remember, there was I think that's the girl that when I cashed out the other day, she asked me about it. It took my, I told her I have a channel, and she wrote it down. So she must have remembered that. So that's cool. Pretty cool. So hopefully this is not too long. I do want to get one of these cakes though, for sure. Sometime I'm gonna get a cake. So what have you guys been talking about? Texas Paul is talking about anti-extremist strategies. I got a thumbs up. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning. Good morning, Suzanne. Suzanne says, Trucker John, file for a lost title if you cannot find it. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Suzanne says you need Mexican style chicken soup to get well soon. Sounds good. Suzanne says, I swear by jalapenos and cilantro and garlic and onion and tomatoes. Best medicine. Sounds good to me. West Webb says, I can't do onions and peppers anymore. I like them, but they don't like me. And Jackie says, hi, Wes. Suzanne says, West Webb, you can't eat chips and salsa. And Ginny says, Wes, we need to heal your gut. Suzanne says, anyone eat Activia? I've never had Activia. Jolie said, it did sound like she had this Trucker John. I think so. So that's pretty cool. And then West Webb said, I eat it, she said, but I am often sorry later. Do better if I eat it earlier in the day. And I think I'm caught up. So I'm just not pointing it at people because you gotta look at me. What says my GI is much better than it used to be. Doctors letting me use ibuprofen again. That's cool. That's cool. She said, we are not spring chickens. Jimmy says, ibuprofen is not good either. He says, I take acidophilus and eat Activia. Oh, I'm buzzing. Okay, thanks. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a coffee and some water.
Yeah.
Thanks. I got 2 straws. Oh yeah. So what am I gonna get today? So last time I was here, I wasn't live streaming, so you didn't see what I got, did you? I got.
I'll be right with you. Sorry about the wait, guys. I'll be right with you.
Oh, well, last time I was here, I had the smoked sausage and 2 eggs. Oh, thank you.
You guys ready?
Which was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I told him my dad.
Let's see here. Could try a skillet today.
Try another one. Oh, how are you guys doing today? Are we all set to order? Yeah. All right. What can I get for y'all? The bread? Yeah, of course. How do you like the egg, son?
Wow.
Scrambled? Thank you. And then here's
This grub steaker breakfast sounds good.
yeah.
A half-pound of premium black Angus beef,
Thank you guys so much. I'll get
ground
this put
sirloin
in.
steak topped with 2 slices of bacon and smothered in cheddar cheese. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm getting the grub steaker. Yep. grub steak or breakfast. That's what it is. That's what it shall be. The grub steaker breakfast. It's top sirloin with bacon and cheddar cheese. It's basically like a bacon cheeseburger, but without the bun. So maybe that'll be good. I'm just thinking maybe I should just get a cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger. But yes, Angus beef. Jeannie knows about that. Jackie, I can pretty much eat anything with no problem. Wes says I like Popeyes and roasted chicken. I like Popeyes. Actually, I know a lot of people, they talk, trash, I guess, about KFC, but I like KFC. I like just like the original style KFC. Okay, so did I miss anything here? Pancakes. I'm not gonna get pancakes today. I'm just gonna get with eggs and potatoes and toast. I occasionally eat fried chicken, says Suzanne. She says we raised Angus first. And Wes says, I roasted a lamb loin last night. Fatty, but had no problem. Fell asleep right after half. Wow. Wes says still have half of it. Anybody ever had a lamb sandwich? I don't think I have, but that sounds good. Westwood, Suzanne says at Westwood Comfort Food. So here's where I'm sitting. Jolie says she's never eaten lamb anything.
How are you?
I thought she was going to come check my order.
What are you going to have today?
Jeannie says we ate lamb and mother put mint jelly on it. Oh wow. It says but shouldn't be much different than beef. And Jackie says Al ran long last night. No TM today. Guess he got in trouble with YouTube. Oh yeah, Tony Michaels or whatever. Yeah, I heard he got shut down for a week. What's up says, I thought I had some mint jelly, but I must have gone to sugar.
How you doing today?
Pretty good, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Are you all set to order?
Yeah.
Perfect. What can I get for you?
I'm gonna try the grub steak or breakfast.
How do you like the steak cooked?
Medium.
Alright, and your eggs?
Over medium.
Perfect. And that'll come with a choice of either chunky potatoes, hash brown, or pancakes.
I'll get the chunky potatoes.
Alright, and then toast, biscuit, muffin, tortilla.
Let me get toast, sourdough.
Sourdough? Yeah, of course. Anything else for you?
That should do it.
Alright, awesome. I'll get this put in. It'll be up shortly.
Thanks.
Thank you. And then some warm syrup on the side. You want blueberry syrup on the side? I remember. Okay. I'm gonna just give it to you. Whether it be French vanilla or this might be.
The one thing I've noticed about this place is it does seem to take a little bit
a while for them to come and actually take your order. But then once they get it, the order, the food seems to come pretty fast. And then of course the food's usually so good that it's worth the wait. Let's see. Suzanne says, I occasionally eat deer meat to deer nuggets. Westweb says lamb was on sale at Aldi's. And Jeannie says, good choice on sourdough. Yeah, I usually always get that if they have it. So lamb, I'm just trying to think about lamb. I know I've had pork chops. But I guess that's, is that just from pig, right? Is that a hog? Is that a hog, right? So lamb and pork chops are different. What am I thinking? Yeah, lamb is lamb, dummy. So lamb chops, or lamb food, lamb meat. I kind of think I have at some point, but I just can't remember if I have or not. I know I had goat meat. Wes says, we used to get venison from folks in church. Mom had it ground in with a hamburger because we did not like eating Bambi. Oh boy, yeah. Jeannie says, lamb is a light meat. And Jolie says, support the Sugar Dragon live stream. Thank you, Jolie. I ate a goat. Let me tell you the story about the goat. I guess it's not that big of a deal. But when I was going to school, college in New Mexico, I went to New Mexico Highlands University, which is in Las Vegas, New Mexico, not Las Vegas, Nevada. And anyhow, there was a guy he was a former player. He just graduated, but he lived there. He had a ranch. His family had a ranch out there near there, and so he still knew a lot of the players. A lot of the players still knew him and everything. And he invited us all out to go to this big barbecue out on his ranch. And so we went out there. I think me and Moses Paskowitz and maybe Andy Pearson maybe came out with us. I don't know. We went out to the ranch like the day before the barbecue, and I didn't really know what was going on. I thought we were just going. Moses knew this guy, and I thought we were just going out to visit and say hi and check out the place or whatever. So we go out there to this little bin area, like a fenced-in area, and there was a goat. Or it was like not a tiny little goat. It was like a big ass goat. And I remember. So the guy goes, yeah, this is the goat we're going to barbecue tomorrow. I was just like, oh, and he was still alive, was running around in the little bin area. And then he goes and gets this knife, and he just goes in there and just all of a sudden just grabs the goat.
How you doing over here?
Pretty good. He just grabbed the goat, and kind of grabbed him, and just took the knife and just slit his throat, right there in front of us, And then I remember I was just like, oh my God, And then Moses and everybody were like, dude, that's what you're gonna eat tomorrow, So I'm just like, I know, but that was just kind of, I just wasn't expecting that, So we basically saw him just slaughter the goat right in front of us. But and he goes, yep, that's gonna be we're gonna dress that out or whatever, and then we'll barbecue that. And then so the next day we came over, and sure enough, man, they had this big spit thing, had this big goat, torso, just barbecuing on this spit, and it was good. I mean, that was pretty good. It was couldn't get any fresher than that, right? So I remember we just had goat meat and beer and potato chips or something. I don't know if we had any like side dishes or whatever. And there's this bunch of guys from the team came out, like 20 guys or 30 guys or whatever. And some, you know, some gals. But anyhow, so I had goat meat. So West Webb says a friend's mom would hang chickens by their feet. Oops. On the clothesline and let hack their heads off with a big butcher knife to go fast. Wow. Suzanne says I cook with red wine. Wes says I had goat meat and stew mutton. It's tough. Also got to cook in a long time. Suzanne Ferrer said marinated meat is tender and very easy to. They have to bleed them out and take out the stinky organs. Yeah, we did all that like the day before. Yes. I also worked construction. So this was even before that college thing. I worked for this construction guy, and he had some goats in his property, and I remember I didn't actually see it happen, but I remember one of the guys that he had working on it, I guess, worked around his little, he just had like a few acres, and he had like a little, he had goats and I think some other, I don't know what else he had, but I remember they were slaughtering this goat, and I remember just hearing it, because I was walking around getting some supplies or something for a job we were going to do, and then I remember seeing the goat in the pen, and then a little while later, I could just hear the thing just like screaming, like a baby. It was just this horrible screaming, and I guess that was him, slaughtering it. And then we also had at that same place, I guess they were doing like a luau, they called it. So and I remember helping them. We just dug a big pit in the ground, and then they I guess lined it with hot coals or something. I can't remember. It's been long. This is like almost 40 years ago. And then they had a big pig that they put in the ground, and then they buried it and let it cook underground in these hot coals. And then we came back because he was doing this big luau thing for the crew. And I remember we came back later. I guess it might have been I think they let that thing cook for a long time in this underground pit that we dug for it. And then I guess it might have been over the weekend or something. We came back and had this big kind of luau thing in his house, and that was really good though. That was like good ham or whatever, good pig meat. Westwood says that applies to every animal. Suzanne said, Jolie, this is a brutal conversation now. And then Jeannie says, they have cones now for chickens to hang upside down. Once they go into the cone, they fall asleep. Good looking butcher. Westwood says, we had a baby pig hanging in the garage. It had a hernia, so they slaughtered it early. I just had surgery for hernia. My dad said that it was a pig, that if I was a pig, I'd be supper. Westwood says they do that all over rural America, barbecue pit. Yeah, well, it was pretty cool. And then Suzanne says Westwood's pigs squeal too much. Squeal like a pig. Still drinking the coffee black. It's pretty good. It's pretty good coffee.
Straight that way to the right. On the French toast.
Getting my utensils ready.
Very light butter. One more? How are you guys doing today?
So, thanks for hanging out with me while I eat my breakfast here in Las Vegas. Wes Webb says, my sister was barbecue queen in Virginia, Illinois. Quite an honor. Walked around in a formal and crown the whole weekend after. The girls who lost got to wear more comfortable clothes. I guess the price of winning. Now the other day when I was doing my Uber stuff, I saw a sign for another Blueberry Hill, but I couldn't see the restaurant. I never did see the restaurant. It was over on the other side of town, and I thought, okay, so there are other Blueberry Hills in town here somewhere. But I never did see the restaurant. I just saw this, like a sign for it. So then I was wondering if maybe that one went out of business or something, but the sign was still up. You know, sometimes that happens. Especially during the pandemic, a lot of places closed. Maybe they had to close that one down or something. I don't know. Uh-oh, Jeannie retracted a message. And then Wes says her boyfriend, now husband, was prouder than she was. That's funny. He's like, my girlfriend is the barbecue queen. So it looks like the TV behind me is sports. At least I got some different stuff. The one that there's a TV in front of me, and it's like one of those car shows, you know, where they do car stuff. You know, they're like souping up cars and racing them. Jeannie says it was about animals, and then Suzanne says, Wes Webb, your sister is a great cook, or is a great cook. Wes Webb says, I looked it up the other day, says there are 2 of them on the same road. Huh. I wonder if you... Do you remember what road it was? If it's Decatur, we're on Decatur now. Decatur, I know Decatur is a very long road. That's almost like, I bet you Decatur is like 20 miles long. So I could see how it would be feasible or possible, I guess, to be on the same road. The one that I saw, where I saw the sign the other day, was, I'm trying to remember where it was. It was on the other side of town. It might have been, I don't know, Flamingo or something. Hi.
Hi, there is your sourdough, grilled sacred eggs, and chunky potatoes. Would you like some A1?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I'll give you A1 and more coffee. Anything else for you?
I think I'm good.
All right.
Thanks.
How is it? You got it? Can I control anything else?
Okay, so you guys got to take a look at that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thanks. So there it is. I just like to put a little A1 on the side. Maybe I'll dip it or a little something. Put a little Tabasco on the potatoes. A couple shots on the meat. Top it off with a little ketchup. So there it is. All right, so let's see how this is. Let's see how this tastes. So there's that.
Almost ready, okay? Almost ready.
It's pretty good. That is good. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Now, they did kind of mess up that one egg. It's supposed to be over medium, and it's definitely not. It's definitely like, I don't know, over hard. Is that what it's called? Over well, something. But whatever. It's just an egg.
I have your hash browns coming right now, okay? All right, let me know how to make it. Enjoy the rest of your day off.
Maybe we put a lot of butter on the sourdough, which is okay too. Which is kind of completely opposite of yesterday, or 2 days ago, when I ate at IHOP. I got sourdough toast, and I swear there was like no butter on it at all. But I didn't say anything because I figured, maybe I don't need the butter. I mean, I prefer butter. but you know, I could go one day without it. You know.
Were they not soft enough? Yeah, it is, but I can have them make you another one. Okay, I'll have them make you another. And I told them you wanted this normal. How are they?
Last year we got February 17th. This year we got March 3rd or 4th. So your account went up by like $5,000.
So I'm not going to talk too much right now because stuff in my face.
How is everything over here?
It's really delicious, but was this supposed to have bacon or not? Or is there bacon on
They didn't give you any bacon? Let me go grab you some
But-
bacon, hon.
it? Yeah, I don't think there's any bacon in there.
Oh, stop them. Let me go grab you some bacon.
Okay, thanks. No, I forgot. They said it was supposed to have bacon on it. It's pretty good without it, though.
There you go. I'm so sorry about
Oh, that's
that.
good. Thank you.
They told me even though, oh, tell me I said sorry. I forgot about it. You guys doing well? Anything else? Oh, y'all did great. You guys anything else? Like it's fun. It's good though. Here with an appetite. I like that. Anything else whatsoever?
See, I think it's supposed to be, probably supposed to be like the sirloin, and then the bacon, and then cheese over the top of the bacon. That's probably the way it's supposed to be. It is what it is. It would be hard. I think it would be hard to cut with the bacon on there anyhow.
Alright, girls, y'all enjoy.
Kenneth Otto says I eat slow. I just like to enjoy my meal. So I guess this is like just a day in the life of Trucker John. Took a shower, had breakfast, and then I'm gonna go over to my truck, and I guess I'll just take it in. I'll just take it in the shop. Oh, speaking of Kenneth, I missed a lot of the chat. Sorry, guys. Suzanne says to eat olive oil. Oh, you missed some really fun slaughter talk. Yeah. You just don't get this kind of content anywhere, you know? I mean, where else do you see this? A guy eating. Oh my, how the show has changed from when I would be in my truck. And I was usually eating in there too, huh? Oh yeah.
How is everything over here? Better now with the bacon?
Yeah, it's good. Thanks. That bite I just took was delicious. You ever do that where you just take a bite of something and it's like just delicious, you know? It was like more delicious than other bites. I don't know why. I don't know what made that bite any more delicious than the other. But that was a really good bite I just took.
Take that up and get your change. I'll be right back.
See, this bite wasn't as good as the last bite. It just must have been just in the right cooked part and the right amount of cheese. It was perfect.
And then we're going to
Jeannie Shannon says, I like this and tours. Jolly says, I like it too. It's more like we're hanging out with John. Well, I hope you're, you know, having a cup of coffee or, you know, with me. Or it doesn't have to be coffee, but, and yeah, just hang out. We'll just hang out for a little bit. Marbling. Yeah. I don't know. It was a good bite. I mean, the whole thing is delicious. Because I usually don't get like, you know, like a ground beef type of thing for breakfast. Usually, you know, of course, steak and eggs. It's usually a T-bone or a ribeye or something or whatever. But this is really good. So, am I out of sync? Cheers, Wes. I wonder why I'm out of sync. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I could do a filter.
I didn't go shopping, I promise. Have a great day, guys.
Should I do a filter?
How are you folks doing today? Are we all set to order? We are some drinks first.
Is it out of sync really bad? Is it really off by a lot? Or does it just look like a bad lip syncing job? Just a little. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Can I get you anything else, son?
No, I think I'm good. Or maybe a little bit later just to go.
Yeah, I'll get you one in a few moments. Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
You folks have a great day. Thank you so much.
I think I'll get a coffee to go. I put my my pilot, travel mug in the car, so I can use that. I don't know if people want to be in the shot. Maybe I should move it. Just in case. Well, we got 7 thumbs ups. 3 more to 10. We'll be like Mike Malloy. Come on, hit that like button. Let's get the 10.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, we're at 9. 1 more to 10. Jolie said, I was just getting ready to say he's like Mike Malloy. He's my inspiration. Jeannie says, groundhogs are awake. Do you see him running around out there, Jeannie? Oops. Come on, one more to 10. 1 more to 10 likes. Come on, I know you guys all have your puppet channels, your backup channels. Could get me to 10 likes. It's good for the algorithm. Come on now. Let's get the 10 likes. Thank you. Hey, it works. We got to 10. I'm going to start doing that more often. Okay, now we got to get to 15. Jackie says technology has come a long way. So no matter what, there's going to be someone in the shot. So that was me. Oh no, that's cool. Thank you, Wes. I have 3 YouTube channels. I've got this one. I have Feet on the Dashboard. And I have Fowler's Wrath. So a lot of times, you know, I'll just go in there and I'll start liking channels like 3 times. I do my part. To help the algorithm. All right, so that was really good, and I'm down now. I'm now down to the toast and jam portion of the meal. This is like my dessert part, I guess. Well, so a lot of viewers on my videos don't watch all the way through. Yeah, well, I know. Julie says, it's crazy how much has changed since we were kids, but Gene Roddenberry predicted it all. Now, if we could just like teleport. Let's see here. What's says the new ones that are all screen are really good, but I don't trust folding screen over and over. Oh, those Samsungs? I'm talking about the phone, Samsung phone. Okay, what's this? Hi, Judy. Oh, Sal Judy. Hello, Sal Judy. Thanks for popping in. What's said they made a flip phone with Star Trek in mind. Oh yeah.
Maybe that could be on the seniors, you
know. Says not totally happy that the new phones cost so much, but the battery will last 5 or 6 years. I guess that's about how long I go between phones, maybe. I'm just trying to remember, the last phone I had was the iPhone 10. So I think that might have been like 5 years or something that I had that phone. Oh, thank you.
No, you're welcome. Can I get you anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Let's see, no rush. Whenever you're ready, one of these is yours. Maybe this one, you'll take us up to the front and I'll take care of you. It's a pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.
Nice to see you. And if you want more coffee, let me know, okay? Yes, that's what I was going to get.
where they have pancakes.
4. My dear. You stay safe. We got pancakes on that one for you.
Okay, that's what
Yeah, bacon, eggs.
So Judy, thanks for being here. We're just hanging out, watching me eat. I'm at my new favorite restaurant, Blueberry Hill. I believe this is the 5th time I've eaten breakfast here in the last 7 days, I think.
Yeah, so we don't Jiffy Jack.
So if I didn't like it, I wouldn't come back so many times. What's what I have? Oranges and grapes and spinach and tomatoes and burpless cucumber, but no lettuce. I should go to the store,
Coffee, you want water as well, sir?
but I'm so fucking lazy.
Novel.
I don't think you need lettuce. You got other stuff. Why do you need lettuce for? I think all the other stuff that's enough. That'll hold you over, Wes. That, and then with your lamb sandwich. I think you're good to go. Yeah, Judy, I'm in Vegas. This is off the strip. This is like I don't know, 3-4 miles off the strip. But it's a really good restaurant. A really super good restaurant. And I guess I am done. I pretty much cleaned my plate, but I did leave a few little scraps, but you know, I think that's good enough. These plastic glasses, the water just like seeps right through it. Man. Did you know that big girls don't cry? Let's see here. All right. Let's go pay.
And then,
Let's go pay for this wonderful meal.
Alright, so let's say we'll go. Alright, thanks guys. Well, have a great day.
Thanks. Get out of here. Yeah. Hey, you're on there.
All right.
this down.
Are you okay? Can I get 2 10s? I don't leave her 10. I'm 10 and 2 5.
Is it cash?
Card. Debit.
10 and 2 5.
Is it credit?
Debit.
Tipping the card?
No.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay.
Enter your PIN?
Thanks.
Would you like the receipt?
Oh yeah.
Did you post your last video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go and check it out? Yeah, go in there.
Okay.
Sub me.
Okay. I think I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Because I had a customer earlier today come in and say, oh, I saw a video on YouTube, so I decided to come in. And I was like, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Or that trigger, I could have sworn. I thought that they were talking about you. They were like, oh, it's on YouTube, so we decided to come here. I was like, I think
Wow. Yeah, check it out.
okay.
All right, thanks.
Can I give you your cake right now?
Okay.
Did you guys hear that? So the first girl said, yeah, that was the one from the other day, apparently. But she said she subbed me. She said, I think I subbed you. But she hasn't checked out the video yet. And then the other girl comes up and goes, you know, that someone came there because they saw a YouTube video. So I don't know if that was, I mean, I don't know how many people are doing Blueberry Hill YouTube videos. I imagine I could look it up, I guess. But and then, you know, she's like, yeah, it's that trucker guy. So that's cool. Now, if I could just get him to sub me. All right. Do. It's a little hot in here. But anyhow, I don't know if the ladies here at the Blueberry Hill, if you happen to watch this, just want to say thanks for watching the videos, and make sure you like and subscribe. And of course that goes for all of y'all. Uh-oh, why'd that come on? Okay, so again, I don't know if I'm gonna lose audio or not. Because that came on, and then who knows what happened. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. Seeing the bright sun, it makes it really hard to see. I've got a fan club, yeah. Jolie says it's hard to read it. I was usually just sitting. I can't read it. It's in the car here. It's all bright and sunny, and it's really hard to read. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Jolie. The yard, and hopefully you can hear me. If not, it'll be a nice quiet ride, I guess, to the yard. And then once I get over to the yard, we will shut down. I think we're over 2 hours now. Anyhow, So see, I think that's why they don't say anything about like me live streaming because maybe they think it's good publicity or something, for their restaurant, the restaurant. Where am I going? Let's see. Is this? I usually go the other way. I'm going to try it this way today. Because today I'm going straight to the yard. I usually go back to the hotel, but today I'm going to the yard, and so it's a little bit different. There's that burned out sign. I guess I could go out through here. And then I'm just trying to think where I would go down. Maybe, since I'm out this way, I might just go check my mail. I haven't checked my mail in a couple of days. It's kind of weird how I haven't really been getting any mail lately. It seems like I'm not going to be. I'm going to try to keep the profoundness down because, like I said, I don't know if you guys can even hear me right now, and I'm not. I can't see the chat at all because it's dark. The screen's all kind of dark and weird. So I don't know. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Let's see. Maybe I can. We're at the light. I can look at chat real quick. Can you guys hear me? Dang it. Not that much different than talking on your phone. I love seeing green trees. I got a thumbs up from Jolie. I'm gonna take that as meaning you can hear me. I'm almost tempted to put the AC on. I just have it on like, well, let's see if I put it on auto, see what happens. Well, that was another really great breakfast from Blueberry Hill Restaurant, open 24/7 right here in Las Vegas on Decatur Avenue, Decatur and between Oakey and Charleston, I believe I just passed. For all you YouTubers out there in Vegas looking for a place to eat for good food, I mean delicious food like you have never eaten before, and at reasonable prices. I mean those are like Denny's prices in there pretty much. I mean it's not like you're paying an arm and leg like you would down at the Strip in a casino. You know, I think these are good prices, and the food is like a million times better than the price. So come on down to Blueberry Hill if you're watching this video and you got 2+ hours into it. I might do a clip. Maybe I should do a clip on that little promo there, little plug for Blueberry Hill because they're good. They got good food, man. And I've only been eating breakfasts there. I haven't even gone to lunch and dinner yet. That might be the next phase, where instead of coming over here for breakfast, I come over here for lunch, and then I'll do a bunch of lunches, and then after that, I'll do a bunch of dinners. Okay, where the hell am I? Okay, so this is the 95. I think I can hop on the 95 and go on up to the 215, loop around the 215 over to Aliante. Aliante. I'm starting to know my way around here. finally, a little bit better. Thanks to Uber. Tell you what, you want to learn your town and all your streets and shit. Become an Uber. You will learn your town. Believe you me. Believe me. Believe me when I tell ya. So I wonder what they think because the only times I've ever live streamed in there is if I'm there on a Tuesday or a Thursday. Because so the other days I've come in, I didn't. I mean, I had my phone with me, but I wasn't live streaming. I didn't have it sitting on my little stand there, my little thing. So if they sort of recognize me, well, the phone might be the dead giveaway. Like, oh, there's that guy with the because it's in like a little tripod thing, and then that whole thing kind of So I guess I wonder if they recognize me without the tripod. I don't know, but they probably do. And so when I or without live streaming, I wonder if they're like, why are you live streaming today? So now I almost feel like now I even if it's not a Tuesday or Thursday, I feel like I might have to live stream. So maybe I will. Like if I go there tomorrow for breakfast, then I might have to live stream. I feel like now I feel like you know I don't know like I'm almost not obligated, but I feel like if I go in there, I need to be live streaming. Even if it's not Tuesday or Thursday. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna do the huevos rancheros or something like that because I saw they had like on their menu it said like breakfast from south of the border or something like that. I might try that tomorrow. So we might do a live stream. Although, see, the thing about that is that usually it might go up against Hal, you know, that damn Hal Sparks. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for a new sheriff in town. Maybe it's time for me to make my move. Just go head to head against old Hal. Mano y mano. Now I know Hal and his girlfriend Summer live out here in Vegas, and I really have no idea where he lives. I really don't. But I suspect he lives out in this area out here where I'm at presently. This is like this is like Summerlin basically. I shouldn't out him. I'm not trying to out the guy. I'm not trying to was it docs or when you give someone their address. So I'm not trying to do that. I shouldn't have. I've probably said too much already. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But I mean, I'm just on a freeway, so it's not really like. And I really do have no idea. I'm just saying what I'm my guess. I'm not even sure why Maybe I just in my head when he says he lives in Vegas. I just picture this area for some reason. Okay, so oh yeah, let me. I've got my handy dandy deal here. Look, I brought my handy dandy pilot travel mug that I love so much. Washed it all out last night, so I'm gonna pour my coffee in there. I'm gonna turn the camera around just in case if I spill it all over the place. I don't want you guys to see that. There's just some things that should go unseen, in my humble opinion. All right, I poured it with no spillage. I did very well. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't spill not even one little drop. So this highway here is US 95. If we stayed on it, we would go all the way, I think, all the way to like maybe Idaho. I know it goes up to all the way through Nevada and up to Winnemucca, I think. I always get 93 and 95 mixed up, and I think at some points they kind of cross each other to make things even more confusing. No, what did I just do? What did I just do? So yeah, I've traveled US 95 though, and US 93 quite a few times. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit this 215 east, and it's gonna go back to Aliente. That's where my mailbox is. Boy, I got some dude just on my ass right now. The speed limit says 55. I know, I know. You could do. Everyone goes over the speed limit, but it is a work zone, so I don't like to go too much over the speed limit. Like right now, I'm just doing the speed limit. You can see everyone's zooming past me, and it's not really like an old man thing. Like I'm old, and I go slow. I can go fast. I can drive 90 miles an hour right now without batting an eyelid. Well, actually, I don't think this car will do 90. I think it maxes out at 80. I mean, I could do that in my sleep. It has really nothing to do with that. It has to do with safety, people. It's all about safety. I do believe safety first. I don't care. I don't get how Sparks was thinking when he goes safety third, blah de blah de blah 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 de blah. I think safety first and safety first, or as safe as possible. Just can't be. Dang me, dang me. Song. I remember that when I was a little kid. That's the kind of shit that was on the radio. Talking about hanging from the highest tree. It was a big hit on the radio. My oh my, how things have changed. All right, I need to get over it. They're even going slower than I'm going. Which was really kind of ridiculous because I was going slow. I mean, I bumped it up to 57, but I think they were going way below 55. I'm actually going 60 now because we're out of the work zone. Dang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me. Hang me from the highest tree. Is that a cop? I don't think so. Kind of looked like a cop. I don't think it was. See, there's the exit for Decatur. I could have stayed on Decatur, but I think it'd be a lot longer because it's a few miles of, street lights, stoplights, city, traffic or whatever. So I'm pretty sure, even though this was kind of like a roundabout way of going, I think it's still faster. Dang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me. Sometimes you get a song in your head. It's just like, it won't go away. It won't leave me. It haunts me. What's going on up here? Why are we braking? All right, I think this is my stop. This is my exit right here, mate. Damn cough. You notice I didn't really cough that much in the restaurant. There's something about, because it seems like this happens to me in the truck too a lot, where when I'm in this driving position, it seems like that's when I cough. I was coughing. If I did, it was not very many times. It was so seldom that I don't even remember it. And now, just since I've been in this car driving over here, I've coughed like a million times. Hey, everybody. Cheers. I drink the Blueberry Hill Coffee Black. Yesterday I got Starbucks and I still put creamer in it. I should probably try theirs black too. So here's Aliente Parkway. It's the way of the park. Aliente.
Well, that kind of sucks. I could have turned right here, but this guy's sort of blocking the lane. Guess I might as well just go straight now. Ding me 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 ding. So right now I really can't see the screen. I can't see how many people are on or whatever, but just want to say thanks for um in this area is kind of bad cell signal, so we might drop out a little bit here and there. Let's see what I do with my keys. I'll leave that running. Nothing. Nah. Zilch. I don't know. That's weird. That just seems weird. I'm not getting any mail. Hear me? So yeah, I hope you hear me. So now we're gonna drive over to the yard. I guess I'll get back on the freeway. Get on the yard. Go to the yard. I gotta take that truck in. Or it's gonna fix it. I don't know, man. But I'll take it over there. See what they say. Let's get the conga line moving. Handyman. Damn cough. I hate coughs. Fred Franklin, eat your heart out. We're on an American highway. I'm just kidding. I love Fred Franklin's videos. Get to see where the hell is Fred from? Denmark or Finland or one of those places? Somewhere in Scandinavia, I believe. He does his driving videos. Well, today I'm doing mine. Now, I'm not in a nice, sleek BMW like he is. I'm in an old Ford. No, it's not that old, but actually, I mean, it's not new. It's like a 2018, I think. Ford Escape. Yeah, baby. Got the Ford Escape. I'm going 68 miles an hour, guys. Okay, it's not like I'm doing 40 on a freeway. Just FYI. I mean, it's one thing. I know everyone likes to drive 75 or 80 or whatever, but at least I'm not going like 40, which some people do on a freeway, which is ridiculous. If you gotta drive that slow, then you shouldn't be on the freeway, in my humble opinion. In my humblest of those opinions, this. I might have to even get over. I don't want to tailgate. Now I feel like I have to get back over because I'm not really passing these guys. But it's just you're in that sort of in between zone. Like I guess I have three options. I could back it down on my speed, but now they're pulling away far enough where I feel like I'm not tailgating them as much. I guess the three options were I could slow down, or I could speed up. That'd be option number two. What's option number three? Just tailgate them, or just stay out there in the hammer lane? And because there's no one behind me for like in the hammer lane. You know, for you four wheelers out there, the hammer lane is the number one lane. That's the fast lane. Call that the hammer lane because in the truck you hammer down, you put the hammer down. You know. Gonna put the hammer down. Good buddies. I mean, it reminds me. Where's Nick Rich 56? Is has he been in? I didn't see him in the chat. Where's Nick Rich 56? Come on, dude. You're slacking. Don't you be a slacker. But I love the temperature. Like today, right now, it says it's like 57. Man, I'm just gonna enjoy every day like this because it's not gonna be long when it's gonna be 110, 115, 120. I mean, they have 120-degree days here, man, which is crazy because I don't care what the statistics say or whatever. You know, I grew up in this desert, this Mojave Desert, same desert I grew up in California, just a couple hundred miles the west of here. It's the same goddamn desert.
and I've been here all my life, coming here on trips and things, weekends and stuff like that, ever since the '60s. And I don't remember there being 120-degree days. Yeah, it's hot. It gets 108, 110, 112. I don't remember 120 degrees days. And since I've been living here the last 3 years, there have been several times where it's been 120, 121, 122. I've seen that before. And then also, in the Mojave Desert where I grew up, we would always get about anywhere from 30 to 35 degrees, sometimes more, temperature drop at night. So you get a nice break. So it could be 110 degrees at the daytime high, and in the evenings it cool down in the 70s, and it's nice. But here lately, and this is I think a new thing, new to my experience, where this is not like the Mojave Desert that I grew up in. This is more like the Sonora Desert of Phoenix, where it, or even the low desert of Palm Springs, where it'll stay 100 degrees all night long. And I realize, okay, yeah, it dropped from 120 down to 100, but it'll stay in triple digits all night long. And that is horrible because you don't really get a break. You don't really get any relief from the heat because it's still just hot all night long. And that is the major difference I've noticed. So people say, you talk about climate change and all that stuff, and they're like, well, it's a desert. It gets hot in the desert. It's not like they never had 120 degrees. Yeah, but believe me, it's different. It is different. Same way with the snow. We've been getting snow, and I know down where Benny Loco's at, she got snow, and I grew up. I've lived in the desert since I was 3 years old. See, the thing is, we used to get snowstorms usually 3, 4, 5 times every winter, but it would start in like November, and then so like from November to January, they'd be spaced out by a few weeks apart, and you would get a snowstorm, and sometimes it would be maybe a half an inch of snow, and then sometimes it would be maybe 4 or 5 inches of snow. Those would be the bigger snowfalls. And then every few years you'd get kind of a really big one where maybe you would get like a 9 inch or a 10 inch snowfall, every 4 or 5 years. But most of the time it would be like a few inches, 2, 3 inches, and then there would be the one big one would be like 4 or 5 inches, right? That was commonplace every winter from late November into usually through January, maybe into February a little bit. You get those storms, you get those snowstorms. That was common. Now we get them and people freak out because it's like, oh, it snowed in the desert. I didn't know it snowed in the desert. Yeah, it fucking snows in the desert. God damn it. But now what happens? It seems like you go all winter long where you don't get any snow at all. It's a pretty dry winter, and then all of a sudden in late February and early March, you get dumped on in one big storm, or maybe a couple of storms that are just back to back. That's what's happened here lately, and that is freaky, and that is different. And so maybe it all kind of statistically, when they it kind of evens things out with at the averages of the snowfalls and the rainfalls, and KO could probably put up some stats. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I've lived here. I've lived it. I've been here my whole life, and I can tell you that it is different. The weather is different than it was when I grew up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s in this very same Mojave Desert. This is the Mojave Desert. Okay, I grew up
about 200 miles from here, but it's still the Mojave Desert. And like I said, we came here many, many times with my parents. Many times during the year, we would come here for weekend vacations or whatever. And then through when I was an adult, my 20s and 30s, I could come here all the time. So I've been coming here my whole life, and I can tell you, I don't need statistics, I don't need charts, I don't need science, I don't need none of that shit to tell me that things are different. The weather is different. The weather has changed. It's weird. It's like it's like nothing, and then you get dumped on all at once. And then as far as this heat, you get these really super hot days, and it doesn't cool off. That's all different. To get 120, 122 degrees, and then where it stays 100, 105 all night. That's not the way it used to be. Never. So I don't need anybody to tell me anything different. 'Cause I live here my whole life. So like these young kids, these young like Gen Zers and whatever, they don't know. They just know now. But they don't know what it was like in the 60s and 70s and 80s. They just think this is the way it's always been. This is not the way it's always been. And for weather to dramatically change, like the weather patterns to dramatically change within one's lifetime, even if you're old like me and it's been 62 years old now, uh, I think that these type of changes usually take hundreds of years or thousands of years or maybe millions of years, But we've been seeing changes just within my lifetime, dramatic changes. So I'm just saying, I don't need to study it. I don't need to look at charts and graphs to know that something's up. At least in my little corner of the world here. Okay, the phone got too hot sitting up there in the window. I had to cool it off on the air conditioning vent here a little bit. So, see, told you about global warming. Got too hot. Yeah, we're at the yard now. This is the yard. The good old Schneider yard. Ah, there's no place to park. Oh, I can get some park over there. There's my truck right there. Hmm. This is weird. I'm trying to get it to reverse the camera, and when I push it, it just goes from there to there. That's weird. Oh, Jolie says she misses the truck. Yeah, there it is. Um, see what I'm doing? It won't. It's weird how it won't do the backward facing camera or whatever. It just goes like from that to that. That's funny. Wes says he's having computer issues. Okay, so anyhow, we're almost what 3 hours, over 3 hours. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna take the truck over to the shop. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it. I've been hesitating because I don't know. I just like I say, man. I feel like I don't know. I'm just throwing money, good money after bad or whatever. But I guess I got to do it. So I'm gonna do it. Take it in, and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'll be here in Vegas, just Ubering, I guess, doing my Uber thing. Um, I'm getting closer and closer to like gold status or whatever. I think, and then I think I can be eligible to rent a Tesla. So that'd be cool. So if I do get the Tesla, I'll for sure have to live stream that, right? And we can test out the Tesla. So in the meantime, I'll for sure let's plan on meeting back here at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday. But then tomorrow, if I go to Blueberry, maybe I might live stream over there too, just because I feel like I almost feel like I have to live stream, even if it's not a Tuesday or Thursday over there. So be on the lookout for could be an impromptu, maybe. All right, then let me turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna push the button. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks, Jackie. Thanks, Jolie. Um, and Wes and Jeannie Shannon and Suzanne and Judy from Seattle. Everybody, KO. I don't want to leave anybody out. Sorry if I do. But everybody who was here, thanks for those thumbs ups. Thanks for liking, watching, and chatting and all that good stuff. And here's this nice orange trailer right in front of us. I will see you when I see you guys. All right. Bye bye. Thanks. Thanks so much.